Welcome back to the basketball. Gimme the ball because I'm gonna dunk it.
Woo!
Bob and Bo Show, where we talk about basketball and sometimes football. But the in-season tournament finally came to the bracketed play, and we said we were going to revisit the basketball talk. So here it is.
We already have one team locked into the final matchup as of right now. That is the Indiana Pacers. They beat the Milwaukee Bucks earlier today by, I believe, 7 points. Tyrese Halliburton went off yet again. That's what he does. And the Lakers are up 13 right now against who are they playing? Do you know, Tabo?
Who were they playing? The Pelicans.
Pelicans. Lakers are up 13 on the Pelicans and halftime.
More like the Pelicans because LeBron is going off.
Year 21. This man still averages over 24 points per game.
He's going to do something Michael Jordan has never done.
Does this help cement LeBron's say in being the GOAT?
Winning an in-season tournament? No.
Doing something Jordan's never done?
Yes. That's going to be the main focus of it. Michael Jordan never won a tournament to save his life.
He couldn't even compete in a tournament, man. But no, it's been exciting. It's actually had like some playoff basketball atmosphere around it. The Pacers, they have been probably the most exciting team in this in-season tournament, at least
Tyrese
on my
Halliburton
end.
with how many 25-point games, you said?
He's had 3 25-plus point games, 15-plus assist games, and 0 turnovers. 3 this year. That's never been done before. Dude
Let
is
alone in an
special.
in-season tournament.
How can he do this, man? He is making basketball relevant again for the Pacers. Something I did not think would happen this fast. Do you think they would ever be back to this? Because Miles Turner is playing great for them right now as well.
Well, that aside, I think that the Tyrese the Halliburton trade is sneaky was sneaky good for the Pacers. But I think the championship run days of the Pacers are long and since forgotten. All they can hope for is some entertaining basketball, and they've had that here and now in Indiana. I know when Monte was on the Pacers, they weren't necessarily the greatest, even though my favorite player was playing for them. But let's go back to Danny Granger and Paul George playing on the Pacers. Sometimes it's been fun to watch. But until they can string together some playoff wins, a conference championship, you can't expect anything out of the Pacers when it comes to like actual regular season to playoff basketball.
Do you think them doing well in the in-season tournament means they have a shot at the playoffs, doing anything in the playoffs or anything like that?
They certainly have a decent record right now, but it's pretty early on. I think this is more of a spurt of good play. I think there's much better teams out there in the East, but Halliburton's got a lot to carry on his shoulders because Miles Turner just has known to be streaky, so he can start off hot and definitely get pretty cold.
Now, somebody who's just now getting hot as well, Anthony Davis. He just recently had his first 20 points in the first half game of the year, and the Lakers won pretty handily. Do you think they can do something this year with the way they're playing right now? Especially
they're certainly
going
going to win
in.
the in-season tournament.
That's a lock.
The guys that definitely need that money are going to win that money. The Lakers, yeah.
See, that's the other thing I have with this thing. I think it would be a lot better if they got something else instead of the money. Say the team gets automatic bid to the playoffs, they get a lottery pick, something like that. Could you imagine a really good team?
I think the draft pick idea is much better than a playoff spot. I don't think you can give a playoff spot for an in-season tournament. That's just that's wild. That's not NBA. But you know what else is an NBA? The NFL. It's not NBA. That's the kind of show this is. It's an NFL show. Ty Bob doesn't know ball.
Football's not basketball.
When we're talking about basketball, because you just heard him be silent for 5 minutes.
At least.
There's Baldy. He's got a voice.
He's here, everybody.
He's here. The Bob and Bo Show at Bob and Bo Show on all platforms. BOBNSHOW. Wait, that was bad. BOBNBOSHOW. I forgot the Bo, which is me.
That's all right. We can forget the Bo for the rest of the show.
Ah.
Ah.